Is Mike there?
This is Mike.
Mike.
Yeah.
I've got what you want.
What's that?
Coon.
Well,
Or did you get one?
What's that?
I saw your ad in the paper, wanted a coon.
Yeah,
Did you get one?
I sure did.
Is that right? Well, I've got 400 of them out here that need to be bought. I've got a
400?
coon ranch out here on out in McKinney.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Krager Coon Farm.
Oh, wow.
And I've got, well, just anything you want in the way of coons.
Yeah, well.
I've got young ones, I've got females, males, breeding cages, books, paraphernalia,
Yeah.
whatever you need. I tell you what, Mike, if you got one already, if you need any supplies for it, you come out and ask for me.
All right, you got an address out there?
Mm-hmm.
Let me get a pencil.
All right.
All right.
Okay, it's 5921
Okay.
Resophagus.
Spell it?
Recossesyn.
Okay. You raising coons?
Yeah, I've been into coons for about 15 years now. My father did it, and my grandfather did it, and I'm doing it.
Well, I was thinking about doing it.
Were you?
Yeah,
Think about setting up a raising setup, huh?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you come see me as soon as you can? I tell you what, I've got some coon cages, some raising cages, and all the equipment you could use, because I'm turning out the old stuff and replacing it.
Yeah, well, I was thinking building a cage.
Coon feeders, I got the whole bit.
Yeah.
You know, the lamps and everything.
Yeah, I just got through building a cage for them. You know, it's about 6 foot high, it's 6 foot wide, and it's 10 foot long.
You heard about coon cream?
No, I sure haven't.
Well, that's good if the coons get any kind of infection.
Really?
Yeah, my granddaddy perfected that, and it's nice. Not on the market. I've got it for sale out there, Krager Coon Farm, and there's a big sign there. You can't miss it. So, like I say, Mike, if there's anything I can do for you in the way of coons, you call me.
I surely will. You got a phone
And-
number?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's 361
361
2907.
2907.
Yeah. Ask for Jimmy Dean Krager,
Jimmy
or
D.
JD,
JD Craig.
or Jello. Some people call me Jello out there. Nickname.
Could you tell me about how old they have to be for it's good for them to have a litter?
You betcha. I'd recommend if they were at least 2 years old. And I'll tell you why, Mike. In raising coons, as long as I've been raising them, I've noticed that the year-old coons have more vulnerability to disease and more infectedness to other animals and to people, making them very uncomfortable around people and making them more likely to miscarriage.
Yeah.
And to have deformed babies. Now, this may sound strange, but I had a coon that lived for 5 days
Oh, really?
that had 5 legs, 2 tails, and it was double-headed.
Wow.
And I got $500 for that dead to a carnival. And you can imagine what it would have been worth if it had lived.
Yeah?
And I used all my ability and all my technology to make it live. And I couldn't pull it through. Boy, I tell you what, I wanted that coon to live more than anything. But now that's an extreme example. But you will find a lot of deformity, a lot of angularity, and such with the year-old coons giving birth.
Wow.
And which will be knocked out and reanimated with the 2-year-old coons. And you can just go from there from 0 to 10.
Well, I got
as far as
a
raising
female coon I've been raising since a baby.
Yeah.
And I got it from the wild,
Mm-hmm.
which is,
From the Y.
from the wild.
Oh, I was wondering,
And,
There's a lot of things at the YMCA, but kind of coons they got there you wouldn't want for pets, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Know what you mean about that. But, I've gotten bit by a couple times. And,
Oh, they'll bite you. You got to watch out. An old boy that I've known for years was out the other day and brought his grandson. And the boy stuck his hand in the cage, and the little fella got the end of his little finger bit right off by an old male coon that's gotten real cantankerous. He's a good breeding coon, though, because some of the... In fact, there's a club in Canada, a coon club that I belong to, and I've got a home up there in Canada, where I live part of the time, and I have an old boy taking care of the coons here. But it won the National Canadian Coon Contest. It was a solid black Raccoon,
Oh,
and
really?
it was beautiful.
Oh, I bet that was. Don't they
Very
get bigger
unusual.
up north?
Pardon me?
Don't they get bigger up north?
They sure do. I know an old boy that's got a coon that weighs close to 60 pounds.
Wow.
This is in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's where I hear they're real big
Mhm.
in Wisconsin.
They got some big ones there.
Yeah.
It's an incredible sight to see something like that when you're used to what we have around here.
Yeah. Well, I know. I bet that's just weird.
And they say a coon that size can tear up 4 or 5 coon hounds.
I believe it. I really.
I mean, and get away. You know, whereas here, you get your coon if you got a couple of dogs.
Yeah, I caught this one today. You know, he's tame and everything. Like he's brought down on how many generations, you know, through there. But he's real friendly. He weighs about 25 pounds. He's a pretty good sized coon.
Yeah.
And you know, I don't know if they're getting on. She's kind of mad, you know. She's kind of wild at him a little bit, but I guess she's breaking a little bit. It's pretty funny, I guess. It's pretty weird.
Yeah. You know, coon raising has got a lot of angles to it.
Really?
And I've got a book that I've written myself that I sell. Because, well, I tell you what, Mike, there's not that many people interested in coons. I don't know why. I'm trying to increase that. You know, I've got ads out in New York. And, in fact, I sent a shipment of 30 coons off last week to New York City. And coons, from what I hear, are going big there as pets.
Yeah, they're going pretty
Because
good.
I sent 2 extra large ones up there, 50-pound ones that I got from a buddy of mine,
Wow.
Bud Jacobson.
That's big.
If you remember that name, you'll see it in National Coon Magazine.
Yeah.
I carry that. You don't find it at your newsstands. But if you're going to raise coons, it's the best magazine. It's the only one to have.
Really?
Don't go to any other ones. National Coon Magazine is nothing. You know. And have you ever eaten coon?
No.
If you ever have any coons that get like in a fight and a male will kill another one, don't throw the body away.
Pretty good eat.
Barbecued coon is great. I've got an old boy, and he won't waste a thing. This cat will not waste a thing. This is Gerald Tompkins. He's another raiser. He lives in Shreveport.
Yeah.
And he's got a big setup there.
Yeah.
It's called Gerald's Coons. It's right outside of town. And this old boy even cut the dick off a raccoon and used it for a toothpick.
Are you serious?
The bone out of the dick.
Huh?
The bone out of the dick.
Oh,
And used it for a toothpick after he had eaten the coon. It was the damnedest thing. I was there at dinner that night. And he won't waste a thing. And he wears a coonskin cap all the time, and he looks a lot like Fess Parker. So he's a damn sight to see around town. Everybody knows him.
That is wild.
He's a coon ass. I tell you that for sure.
Total coon ass.
Yeah, he is. But if you need any help, if you need any advice, feel free to call, because I'm always glad to help a new raiser.
Okay.
And I'd like to get you in our club that we've got here. Well, it covers most of the Southwest.
Yeah.
Southwestern Coon.
Well, I'll sure
You'll
give you
get a magazine. You'll get all the help you need from breeders.
Yeah.
You will have a list of breeders that have specialty items as far as raising coons go, and as far as coons.
Yeah.
You can join the Coon Klux Klan, which is it's a takeoff on the word. We're not bigoted, but it's another club. It's kind of an auxiliary,
Yeah.
and we take trips to various parts of the country to look at the coon habitats and such as this. I live coons. I live, breathe, and eat coons,
Yeah.
and I have been for 15 years. So when I saw this ad, I was dying to talk to you whether I could sell you a coon or not, because like I say, I'm making real good money right now
How much
shipping
you
them up
selling
east.
for?
Pardon me?
How much you selling them for?
For the big ones, I'm getting $150. Now, that's wholesale. That's in quantity.
Wow.
That's going to New York,
Yeah.
you know. Coons are scarce in New York.
How they selling down here?
Down here, it's Mike, it's a little slower.
Yeah.
I find that most of my business is mail order.
How much you sell them down here for?
Sell them down here from anywhere from $25 to $100.
Yeah.
Now, 100 is for my top quality,
Yeah.
and 25, you know, is for the ones that I'm not especially tickled about for one reason or another, and the ones that I have to get rid of.
Keep raising them?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you'll find they'll multiply fast. Take good care of them.
Yeah.
And really advise you to get my book.
Yeah. I might look you up there.
All right, I'd appreciate it. I hope to talk to you again, Mike.
Yeah.
And good luck with your operation.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Goodbye.
All right. Thanks a lot.